Yeah, so when they said import the third world, become the third world, I didn't realise it would lead to the transformation we have actually seen in Britain. I mean, it's so bad, and we're so overpopulated from mass immigration, that our new arrivals have even taken to the trees for accommodation.
Well, I thought I'd seen it all until I come down this road with the immigrants. The man is living in the tree. How about that? Look, I thought I'd see it all. Unbelievable.
Where have I seen this before? Oh, that's right. Since South Africa kicked out all those white racists, the industrious natives immediately commenced with new construction projects all over the city. I wouldn't say that dwelling was quite up to code, but what do I know? I mean, what's next? Are they going to try building their own Teslas? Oh. Anyway, third world pickpocketers in Spain just learned a painful lesson.
Well, these two Barcelona pickpockets picked the wrong pocket of an American tourist. They thought they were dealing with another soft European who'd just hand over his watch and walk away. Instead, this guy dropped one of them to the ground and made the other give the watch back.
Yeah, the fatigue is real. Even athletes are speaking out in spite of career opportunities. I mean, welcome to the club. I don't think I'll be getting another job after starting this YouTube channel.
No doubt there's, various different reasons why I've formed the opinion that I've formed, but it just comes from inside. It's like instinctive, I can't help it. If I look at a gang of Somalians or Sudanese or, whatever the fuck these lot are that's walking around Curragh, when I look at them, the first thing I think in my gut is women and fucking kids, watch out. Has that offended you? Well, I'm sorry. That's just my opinion. That's just how I think and feel when I see gangs of Africans walking around, this once white, and in today's current liberal woke climate, you can't even really say such things. Well, unfortunately for anybody out there that it's offended, that's how I honestly think and feel.
Absolute patriot, and good on him. I am surprised though. I'm surprised he doesn't like when random third worlders smash up our streets because either they broke into the country, they're illegal, and our government won't deport them, or they just can't be bothered.
What did he say?
Or simply when they murder us. Every single one of these people was killed by a migrant. or when they rape men outside of churches.
GB News can reveal that an Eritrean migrant who was convicted of being a pensioner outside a North London church entered Britain illegally. The vile attack took place on a grass verge beside St John's Church in Harrow in North London. This is where 33-year-old Brooke Desalegn dragged an elderly man behind a hoarding in an apparent effort to hide what he was doing. Every single day, a different victim. Every single day, a different illegal migrant.
Well, Eritrea is a country, it's not a country at the top of mind for everybody, but people should know it's one of the most common nationalities aboard those boats that turn up day after day after day illegally on our shores. And we know nothing about these people other than the fact that they made the conscious decision to break into our country. And instead of being detained and deported, they're basically given a free food bank. They're basically able to live a life of leisure. I find it, one of the really interesting things about the court case here is that the word I want to use is probably more severe than the one you did. This monster, let's just call him a monster, he needed an interpreter. So these are people who don't speak any English. We don't know anything about them. And this is why I also take issue when people say, the numbers are down by 10% or whatever. We've still got tens of thousands of unvetted military-age men from countries with, let's put it diplomatically, extremely different cultures to Britain. Many of these countries, Iran, Iraq, Syria, if you were to poll their views on British people, you would get an answer that none of us would like. And it only takes one. It only takes one to permanently ruin not just the poor victim's life, but their entire families. We know not only have illegal migrants coming by boat threatened to murder MPs. There's a man who threatened to murder Nigel Farage, who's now serving a jail sentence. We know some of them have attempted mass casualty terrorist attacks on our soil. We know that some have not only raped British people, but have murdered British people. So I take real issue with people saying, it's only 40-odd thousand. No, our country is being invaded. And I said, we all got this alert about 100 times, I think, to our phone about not using disposable barbecues. The alert that should have come was this country is being invaded. We are putting our Navy in the channel with the strict orders of maintaining a hard perimeter. No more boats reach our shores. And every illegal migrant in the country is being detained and deported. And until we do that, I'm sorry, this poor victim, this rape, just like every other one done by an illegal migrant, and indeed, if, God forbid, there was a successful mass casualty terror attack caused by somebody who came to this country illegally, I'm afraid the people who are responsible for it are the Tory and Labour politicians who basically allow people to stream into our country without permission.